There's so many things that I want to do with my life and with this channel. But I think we should start with my story. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. As you can tell, I don't want this to be a super serious atmosphere. The topics that happen in my life are pretty serious and should not be downplayed. But I'm a person first before I'm a business and before, you know, anything else. I might be dressed in my homebody wear all of the time, or I might be dressed up. It really depends on what I got going on and how I'm feeling that day. There's no dress code or anything like that with my channel. Yeah. Okay, today's topic is about the time that I got banned from Kroger's. Okay. A little background story. My best friends of 10 years were my best friend of 10 years. This was a time when I was still small. When I say small is, I'm already a person with a small stature. I'm just a small person. But small in personality and small in spiritually. To be a people pleaser and not to rock the boat, and to be way too understanding, and give way too many chances, my best friend of 10 years was someone completely opposite of me. I mean completely opposite. He liked heavy metal death music. I like pop. I like K-pop. I like pretty much any genre except for country music. I can't get into country music. It's not happening. There's not saying that there's not some country hits that I like, 'cause I do. I like some country hits. But I can't get into the genre. I can't. It's a select few. I mean, like a select few. You know, he's like really stacked. Like, I'm telling you, stacked. Like, he's tall, he's muscular, he's really built, he's stacked. He is just for life, and he wants to go out and do things. He wants to socialize. I'm a homebody. I don't want to talk to people only unless I have to. You know, we are completely opposites, but he's like my best friend. And his girlfriend, too. She was like, we matched so well together. Like, she was like my sister, but not my sister from blood, but my sister. And the bond that we had. She was a witch, or is a witch. She is a witch, and she's been studying witchcraft for years. And she told me that, and I always knew that. But I never judged her for it, because I was just like, that's her thing. And then she wanted me to get into the witchcraft for her, but I was like, yeah, it's not really my thing. You know, it's not really my thing. And they like partying and drinking, smoking weed, and all this other stuff. And it's not really my thing. Like I said, completely opposites. You know, they like mischievous activities and behaviors like stealing and stuff like that. Yeah, not really my thing. But I'm like, it's whatever. I still think they're good people. They've always been good to me, to myself. Anyway. So we go into Kroger's one day because we live with them now, because our landlord, who I found out later, was letting this people stay in one of his properties without paying any rent. And that's why he kept hassling us for money, telling us that we weren't paying him, and we were. It was because he was money hungry, and he knew that we would pay him. So then we just left because we were like, you can't keep doing this. Anyway, that's the story for another time. Living with him now. We're going to Kroger's to get groceries. I decided to stay behind because I was going through a lot up here, and I also think that I started my period. Laquan and them go, because Laquan wanted to go to the store too and get something too. And then she just thought, oh, we can kill two birds with one stone. We can put both of our trips together. They come back. Laquan beyond frustrated, furious, and upset. I'm like, what the heck happened? And where's all the groceries? And then she tells me that we're all banned from Kroger's for shoplifting. And then I was like, how can I be banned from Kroger's for shoplifting? I didn't do anything. I've been here nursing my period and trying not to lose my mind. How am I banned from Kroger's? And she tells me that Savannah and Gab went into Kroger's with her. They were doing their shopping independently. She was doing her shopping independently. But they came together towards the end. Savannah and Gabe had hid alcohol and some other stuff underneath the groceries that they did buy, and they were trying to walk out without, you know, purchasing them. But then a lady had said that you did that before, and then we caught you. And then we caught you on camera and stuff like that, and which is a lie. Kroger's don't have cameras anyway. And then you need to leave, and then the Laquan's like, why do I need to leave? to me because I'm waiting at the door because I already finished my purchase. What are you talking about? And then the lady said, no, I don't believe you. And she's like, I have the receipt in my hand. And she's like, well, you're with them. You can't come back here. You keep trying to steal from us. You know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm over here like, okay. So she got banned, they got banned, and then I got banned. And then I was like, well, and then I was like, well, you just can't ban us. That's not how it works. The owner has to ban us for us to be banned. You're a manager, a night manager. You don't have that power. I go into Kroger's a few weeks later, 3 or 4 weeks later. I go into Kroger's because it's raining very heavily. Out of nowhere, the sky just opens up, but it's Missouri. So I go in there to buy an umbrella so I don't get rained on and be soaking wet. But then I'm checking out my umbrella. Checking out my umbrella, I paid and everything. And then this lady tells me, anyway. So I'm checking out my umbrella. And I'm going through the process, but the self-checkout machine won't give me my change. So then I'm like, what the heck, why won't you give me my change? I call over the manager, and I tell the manager what's going on. And the manager, I'm telling you, look me in the window of my soul, in my eyes, in my octave stems, bitch, in my retinas, in my corneas, in these irises. And said in a really matter-of-fact type of way, but very disrespectful, that she canceled my transaction through the system, and that's why the machine won't give me my change, because I'm banned. And I'm over here like, how am I banned? So then I said to her, no, I'm not. I haven't done anything to you, and you see me right here at this self-checkout trying to buy an umbrella. Why would I call you over? And then she said, yes, you are. And I said, how? To her. Then she brings up this thing that happened with them, and then I'm like, oh. First of all, that was not me. I'm not them. Second of all, my sister had a receipt, and she kept trying to show you the receipt, but you didn't want to look at it because you told her she was guilty by association. And then I told her that this is wrong. You can't do this to me. That's racial profiling. I thought in my head. I thought that's racial profiling in my head. But what I did tell her was, that's wrong. Why you can't even do this to me? I'm not them. And then she said to me, I don't have time. I don't have time to figure out who you are, because black people look all the same. She said, I don't have time to figure out who you are because black people all look the same. Then said to me, so you and anybody who's associated with you is banned. I looked at her and I was so angry. You don't understand how angry I was. I was so angry. So angry. So then I just put down the umbrella and just left because I was like, I'm gonna let God fix it. If I fix it, I'm gonna go to jail. You don't understand. So yeah, that's the time I got banned from burgers. There's so many more stories. Seriously, so many more stories that I have. Stories of my father who's a narcissist, who has a victim complex. There's stories about men becoming obsessed with me and stalking me. I got stories about my crazy love life. I got stories about my family being toxic, trying to disown my cousin and trying to disown me. And somehow I'm the one who gets all the backlash and the hate every time something goes wrong in the family for no apparent reason at all. Listen, there's stories also on my spiritual journey and the shit that has happened. There's stories about witches and witchy shit. Telling you, I think my life can be a New York bestseller if I actually wrote it down. So continue to watch.